Alright, I should have probably been making more of these along the way, but we'll start right here. This is Zombie Bastards game. I'm going to try to adapt off this tutorial. I don't know how far it's going to get, but this is how far we are so far. We got ourselves a gun pistol with a nice animation. It's lined up with the glass here real good. We got ourselves a zombie. Zombie walks real slow and stalks us until it hits a certain perimeter and a radius close to me, and then it's going to start running at me, and then it'll attack me when it gets within an attack radius. And if I'm standing within a certain sphere on it, here it comes running. I got a health bar in the bottom right. Whap, 20% each time. Whap, 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 and whap. And I don't, that's as far as we got. I don't have the death programmed yet. We do have damage on her. Headshots in the upper left, you'll see points. Damage I got right now just for debugging, but 50 for the, I counted as 20. I must have cut. That was 20. It should be headshots. Bug right now. It's buggy yet. It's not fully. That was weird. That was a weird bug. Sometimes when it stands right in front of me, it walks away, it gets bugged. See, that was a 50 headshot. When it's not right standing in front of me, everything works real good. See, that was 2 headshots. They only got 100 health. Down they go. Body shots and leg shots could be 10 or 20 depending on how it works. 20. And boom, dead. So we got that walk animation, that run animation, that attack animation, getting hit, the blood spurt. See the blood coming out of it? Here, let me do this once. Grab a couple of them. Alright, so in the tutorial, the blood would just keep coming, it would spurt off in just one direction, straight up. Well, that's pretty boring. So I put a randomizer on the blood spurt. So now the blood will spurt in a different direction randomly. A little more gore. And down they go. How fast they'll kill me in a group. So if they swarmed on you, and it's whop, 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 you're done. Down they go. And on the death animation, there's a way to clip that off. There was way more going on, so it looked real ganky. So we had to trim the animation off, so it didn't go as long. And it just caught the last little second, twitching second, and it's looping on the very last second of it trying to move, of its death animation. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like that it twitches a little bit. So I left the twitch in there. That was like a mistake that just worked out. I thought. Yeah. That should go down with the character. Their hitboxes are like sitting above them like they're standing up. So it's not perfect. I'm still got some work to do on it. But it's pretty cool. I mean, that's their radius of sight. You know. But generally speaking, for a first try on a shooter, distance, everything looks good. You know, like accuracy of the headshots is good as shit, and the feeling is good. You know, it feels good. Anyway, we'll be making more of these as I go. Okay, here's the next video. We're building out the level. Building out the level for the zombies. Fight on this bridge here. It's gonna be our level with some tanks. It's gonna be loud as shit. Some tanks. Some assets around. Adjusted the lighting a little bit. Walk around in it. We'll fill it out more as we go. This is just why I just want to get the basic level built in. This will be the first level of the zombie bastards. Alright. Now we throw a couple zombies in the level. Now we got some zombies chasing us down in our level. So they'll walk until they get close enough, then they'll run. Okay. And they chase me. And they chase me. And then they whop and do damage. Wow. They don't queue up very well though, do they? Oh, there we go, I got both of them. I haven't got a death in yet. Alright, so now we've got a level made. With our tanks and shit. Health bar. We got 2 zombies that spawn on this side. And then we got 2 zombies that spawn over here. And on the other side of this truck somewhere. Yeah, right there. Where's your other one? Where did they get stuck somewhere? Where's the other one? There it is. It was stuck inside the truck. And what sucked is when I started, I couldn't fucking move. My character couldn't move. I could only do that. I couldn't move. I couldn't look. I couldn't do nothing. And it was some weird little setting over here for the player controller class. And I don't know why mine wasn't set right, but man, I spent 15 minutes looking up on why my player won't move. And the problem with Unreal Engine is if something's going wrong, there's probably about 12 different reasons why it could be going wrong. So I was just like, shit. And then I was like, well, controller class makes sense, and I can't control. And I just started fucking with the settings and actually found the right fucking thing. I'm pretty happy. Because that's the frustrating part. If something doesn't work, if you don't understand it very well, it's hard to troubleshoot it. Watch, and then they'll swipe at me and take my health down. Swipe. Swipe. Swipe, swipe, and then I'd be dead. But we haven't done that part yet. That's where we're at now. So there we go. Got our level built. We got 3 waves coming. Where are they? I confused them. Where's the other one? So the first wave has 2 from each side coming at you. If you look at the upper left corner, you see damage. Next wave incoming. That'll be a widget. So now there's 4 coming from each side. Each side, it doubles each time. So now there's 4 from each side. Let it hit me. Oh, take damage. Oh, I took damage. Amounts I'm doing based on headshots, body shots, hand and arm shots. Now there's 8 on each side, so I've only got 3 waves set right now, so after I kill the 8th one of these, it'll say you are a zombie slaying god. in the upper left corner. Yeah, they'll chase me around the map. You know, as soon as I get close enough, then they start to run. And they'll find a path around things, which is pretty impressive. Okay, when the last one goes, it'll say I'm a zombie slaying god in the upper left corner. Alright. It's working. Things work so far. Why don't textures take a while to fucking draw in though? Working overtime apparently. Yeah. It's weird that they're popping in and out like that. I don't like that. But anyway, what's my frames per second am I getting right now? Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, we're at 120. Look at, we're smoking frames. Smoking frames. It ain't even fucking blinking. Alright. So far so good. Alright. So we've got wave number added with a zombie counter and a wave counter. So zombies go down. That's my zombies left. Goes down. The wave counter will go up. Second wave. And I gotta put in some delay. Put in a delay that rounds, because the rounds start immediately. It'll start immediately. That's cool. That all works. Alright. So now we got our waves, our zombie counter. Now we got, if they hit us, it does damage. If I drop below 50% health, the side of my screen start pulsing. See it pulsing red a little bit. I might want to bring that up a little, it's a little faint. But then once my health will start regenerating, once I don't get hit for a while, see the health going up 5 points, and once it hits 50%, then that pulsing stuff will stop. There's 50%, no more pulsing. These guys get stuck on this, I gotta fix that. But if I so we'll win this wave. Zombie counter working, wave counter working. Health should be regenerating, yep, still regenerating health. Wave 3. You can keep putting bullets in them into their death. And you win the game. And you are a zombie slaying god. And now we got, I don't have that programmed yet, but quick game. And if we lose the game, the zombies kill us. I gotta put some sound in for the attack. Whop. Whop, whop, whop. Start pulsing. And whop, whop. And you have shed this mortal coil. I can face the evil again. And it resets the game. That was pretty good. There was a small bug in there where it reset the game and I didn't have control of my fucking controller anymore. And you can quit the game. And man, it was a whole fucking thing to figure that out. And it's because I disable at the end of the game. It disables my controller. Just to tell you, this is logic for just the game. This is logic for your player. Everything that's going on with my player. Like this is all the logic we program just to make him do the health regeneration. This is the logic we program for when the player gets damaged, and subtract from all the health and keep all that fucking logicked out and show the blood spray. It's a whole fucking thing. But yeah, because we disabled the controller somewhere down here. When the game restart, the controller was still disabled. I had to figure that shit out. And somewhere put a fucking, at the beginning of the game. I wasn't even in here, it was here. Back at the beginning of the game, begin play, start game. Get the player controller, set input mode. That was a whole fucking thing to figure that out. But I did. And then that's what gives me control after the game's over. But so far so good. It all works the way it's supposed to. Cool. Alright. Now we got total bullets in our clip as 9. And we got total bullets carried. So when we fire, that's really loud. Bullets go down, and then we reload, and it knows the right number of bullets to reload, and it subtracts from the total bullets. I'm gonna run out of bullets, and I got one bullet left. I got no more bullets, and then they'll kill me. I increased the pulse on the side when you get hit below 50% health. So that's a little bit more visible than it was before. See? That pulse, it was barely visible. It was kind of orangish and not reddish. So I changed the tint and made it red. It's a little more visible. Then I got no more bullets. So we got to program some bullets to pick up so I have more bullets to reload. That part works. Okay, so I thought I'd make just a little note on this one. So I was working on the reloading logic. You know, it's got to know how many bullets you fired. When you reload, it's got to know how many bullets you got left. Can't put in more bullets than it's got left. And when it's done, you shouldn't be able to reload anymore. So anyway, this was this guy's logic right here. This tree right here. This is what he put together for reload logic. And it probably won't make a lot of sense except for this R press would have been right here. But this is what he put together to determine how many bullets you have versus how many you could put in your gun. Look at all this. Look at all this. All just goes back on itself with these select integers and a clamp and all this shit, man. And so I was like, God, that seems way more complicated than it needs to be. So knowing what I know, which isn't a whole fucking lot, but I'm kind of clever sometimes, I did the same logic right here. This is my logic. It uses one node less, and it does some things his doesn't. His, you can still, even if you have no bullets left, if I were to be using his code, I hit reload, it would still do a reload animation, even though nothing would go in the gun. So I was like, well, that's stupid. Why would you have a reload animation if you're not putting anything in the gun? So I had to logic that in there. I got no more bullets. This is going to kill me. That's fine. That's a pulsing screen. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And down we go. But yeah, I think mine, and just if you were to come along as a co-developer, I think the left and right of just the maths of mine makes so much more sense. Look at his maths. He's got all these greater than, equal to's, minus, minus. Mine's just doing checks. Mine does it. Checks to see if when you do a reload, is your total ammo 0? Because if you got no ammo, don't do a reload. So that kills the animation right there. That's something his didn't even have in there. Because his will reload no matter what, whether you got animation, whether you got ammo or not. Then all it does is take the max clip size and compare it to the current ammo. So, because if your current ammo is the same as your max clip size, well, you don't need to do anything reload then either, because you can't reload. That's a piece of logic he didn't have in his. Because he went about it all kittywampus. And this is to set the reloading in so you can't fire while you're reloading. And then just to do the math, he had this like temporary bullets variable. It was all way overly complicated, because to know how many bullets you go in, you just take your max clip size, which in my case is 9, minus the current ammo, which you have in your gun, which could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So max clip size minus the current ammo gives you the amount of bullets added. And then you had to make sure that you weren't adding more bullets than your total ammo. So if your bullets added turned out to be more than your total ammo, well, then you just change your bullets added to the total ammo. I know it sounds confusing, but I understand the logic. But if bullets added is less than your total ammo, meaning you have more ammo than you need to put in your gun, well, then it takes the bullets added, subtracts it from the total ammo, sets the total ammo, takes the current ammo, and adds the bullets to your current ammo. So now you have your total ammo correct and your current ammo correct, and that plays your montage of the reload. Because if you got this far in the logic, then you definitely want to play the montage. So my logic is one node less in logic, a lot cleaner to fucking read and understand, and it fixes the bug by adding. He'd have to add 3 more nodes into here at least. Well, unless he knows I do it better than I did. I don't know how you do it without less than these 3 nodes to check to make sure that the gun isn't, that you got bullets to put in the gun. You know, as far as I know, his will do a reload as well. Even on a full clip, it'll still do a reload animation according to his logic, because there's nothing to check to not do the animation, and except for being out of bullets, maybe, then it doesn't do it. So yeah, I'm pretty goddamn impressed that I went ahead and made a better, more cleaner, efficient reload code than this guy. This guy's kind of, I don't know if he's a pro, but he's way better than me. I'm not saying I'm better than him on any level, but I am saying I saw him making this code and I was like, God, that's a funky way to go about just figuring out how many bullets you need to add to a gun. And I did it, and fucking A, made it work. And mine, this is running my code right now, not his. Exactly as it needs to. It won't put in extra bullet. The first time I did it, like if I did this and I needed to put 2, I had room for 2 bullets, and I hit reload, well then my total bullets would go to -1, because I didn't have the right math logic in there. But then I figured that out, fixed it, and now it works. And I can't reload. I can't get a reload animation going because I got no more total bullets, which was easy enough to logic in that he missed. I'm sure he'd probably do it if he was doing a real complete game. It's just a tutorial I'm following, but it's nice to know that I'm learning things in a way that's accelerating and picking up past everything else. So yeah, anyway, that's that note. But what's really impressive about this is my first official piece of blueprint logic that I wrote. I mean, I needed the inspiration and the knowledge to be shown, but I started with I just went throughout my own brain and kicked out all of these nodes and made all of this logic work. Like I said, I actually did it more efficiently than he did. So yeah, it's worth noting, this is my first official from scratch, I thought it up, connected it, and made it work blueprint. That's a pretty complicated little piece of fucking math right here to make that all work right, and I did. So pretty impressive. Alright, here's our final product. After all said and done, it's infected. Even though my game's called Zombie Bastards, but we used his title card from the tutorial. But we can face the evil, quit the game. Zombie sounds, bullets we need, reload the bullets. If we get below 50 health, wow, then I start pulsing blood red on the invisible wall I put out here for now, so I can't walk off the edge. I do have one bug. I got no music, so it's pretty quiet when nothing's happening. And once they stop, they don't start again. They make little attack noises on me when they swing. One zombie left for the win. And I am a zombie slaying god. Face the evil again. And here's what happens if we lose. Shed this motherfucker. Exit to the main menu, and we can quit the game. So everything works. So I might do some more to expand on it. You know, I don't know. I mean, I could easily do some environmental build this out a little bit, so it doesn't just have this nothingness out here. Just trying to figure out a way I can maybe make this into a couple different levels chained together. Just repeat the game with some more advanced zombies maybe or something. I don't know. But that's the game. It works. Functions. You know. It's crazy as the spaghetti logic that needed to be programmed. That's just my character. Oh yeah, and this is that logic where this is my reload logic versus his reload logic. And you don't have to know anything about anything to see that one looks probably a lot cleaner than that one. So I even made a better reload logic than he did, I think, in my opinion. So anyway, that's that project. on to the next. Either that or I'm going to fill this one out more. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But thanks for watching.